Hey, have you ever wondered what supplements are really worth your time and money? It's tough, right? There are endless choices out there, and everyone's claiming to have the ultimate formula. But let's cut through the noise today. I'm here to give you the lowdown on what actually works, especially if you're just getting into strength training or building muscle. No BS, just the real stuff that'll help you reach your goals. Now, when it comes to supplements, it's easy to get overwhelmed. Flashy ads, fancy names, and huge promises everywhere you look. Some companies want you to believe their formula alone will give you a pro-level physique overnight. But let's be real, there's no magic pill for results. Supplements are just one piece of the puzzle. You need to be putting in the work, eating right, and getting enough rest. The good news? Once you have the basics down, there are a few supplements that can make a noticeable difference. So today, I'll break down what's actually worth your money. Let's start with protein. This is the staple of most fitness routines, and for good reason. Protein shakes can make it much easier to hit your daily protein goals, which is essential for muscle recovery and growth. Now, not all protein shakes are the same, but don't get too bogged down with the types. For most of us, any type of whey protein will work perfectly. If you're curious, whey isolate or hydrolysate are slightly more refined, which makes them easier to digest and ideal if you're lactose sensitive. But if you're looking to save a few bucks, regular whey concentrate is also a solid choice. And if you're one of those people who's on the go constantly, protein shakes can be a game changer. You could think of it as your emergency protein source. Say you're stuck at work or on a long drive. A protein shake can keep your muscles fueled, even when you don't have time for a proper meal. And remember, it's all about consistency. Whether you're getting your protein from food or shakes, keeping those levels up is what matters most. If you're new to lifting, aim for around 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight each day. So if you weigh 150 pounds, try to get 150 grams of protein spread throughout the day. It doesn't have to be exact, but getting close will make a big difference. Now here's a tip I always give. If you have long gaps between meals, maybe you're at work or on the go, try a casein shake. Casein digests much more slowly, keeping you fueled for hours. It's great if you know you'll be tied up for a while and won't have time to grab a meal. Even if it's a bit thicker, think of it as your go-to long-haul protein option. Or, if you're looking for something more versatile, a blend of whey and casein or even egg protein gives you that middle ground, digesting slower than whey but faster than casein. And let's talk about something that gets a lot of attention but is often misunderstood: soy protein. Some people worry it'll mess with their hormones, but that's just not the case. Science backs this up. Soy protein can actually be a great option for muscle growth, and it's also good for general health. So if you're looking to mix it up or just want a plant-based option, soy protein can be a solid part of your routine. No worries about it changing you into something else. Trust me, it's completely safe. Next up, let's talk workout carbs. Now, these aren't as essential as protein, but if you're doing longer workouts, carbs can really help keep your energy steady. They help keep your muscles fueled, especially toward the end of an intense workout when you're pushing hard. It's easy to think of these as your workout fuel. You could go for simple options like Gatorade or Powerade during your session. They're convenient and provide a quick carb source that digests well while you're working out. You don't need much, but a little bit can make a big difference, especially if you're lifting heavy. If you're one of those people who prefers a more DIY approach, you can even buy dextrose powder or maltodextrin to mix into your water. These powders are pure carbs and don't have any flavors, colors, or extras. Plus, they're way cheaper if you're looking to save. Typically, you'll want to sip on this throughout a workout session, especially if you're going over an hour or training a big muscle group like legs. The carbs will help keep you going so that you can maintain your energy from start to finish. All right, quick pause. If you're finding this helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join our community, and you'll keep getting practical, straight-up advice on training, nutrition, and everything in between. Let's make sure you're set up for success. Now, let's get into the next big one, creatine. This is one of those rare supplements that's been researched extensively, and the results speak for themselves. Creatine boosts strength, helps with recovery, and even gives you a slight increase in muscle volume by drawing water into your muscles. If you're consistent with it, creatine can lead to noticeable strength gains and muscle fullness. Now, you won't feel it like a pre-workout, but it's one of those silent worker supplements that just does its job behind the scenes. And that's what makes it great. And don't let anyone scare you off. It's not harmful to your kidneys or liver if you're using the recommended doses. Just 5 grams a day, and you're set. Whether you're lifting weights, doing intense cardio, or even if you're vegan or vegetarian and don't get creatine from animal sources, this stuff can be a game changer for your routine. Consistency is key with creatine. After a week or two, it'll be fully saturated in your muscles, and that's when you'll start to see the benefits. Let's talk about beta-alanine now, another great addition if you're doing high-intensity or endurance-based workouts. Beta-alanine is actually an amino acid, and it works by helping buffer lactic acid in the muscles. That means you can keep going even when things start to feel like they're burning out. It helps delay that burn, so you can push out a few extra reps or go longer on the treadmill. It won't make you invincible, but for those who are looking to add just a bit more stamina and endurance to their routine, beta-alanine can make a noticeable difference. One thing to note with beta-alanine is that it's best taken consistently over time, similar to creatine, to see results. You might also feel a slight tingling sensation, known as paresthesia, which is completely safe and normal. This tingling sensation just shows that beta-alanine is kicking in, and it generally fades as your body gets used to it. A typical dose is around 3 to 6 grams per day. You can spread it out or take it with your pre-workout if you want to avoid too much tingling all at once. Paired with a balanced diet and consistent training, beta-alanine is a great supplement if you're focused on endurance or high-intensity workouts. If you're thinking about travel or convenience, another option you might want to consider is a slow-digesting carb powder, like waxy maize, paired with a protein powder. When you're in a pinch, this combo is perfect for a quick, balanced meal replacement. Just mix it up in a shaker bottle, and you're good to go. Plus, this won't go bad if it's sitting in your bag or car for a while. Unlike that turkey sandwich from lunch, right? And lastly, let's not forget the trusty multivitamin. Think of this as a little insurance policy for your nutrition. Even if you're eating healthy, there's a chance you might miss out on some essential vitamins and minerals. A basic multivitamin rounds things out, filling in any gaps. There's no need to go for the expensive brands. A simple, affordable option will work just fine. Just one pill in the morning, and you're good to go. And remember, you're not aiming to get superpowers from a multivitamin. It's just about making sure you're covering your bases, especially if you're putting in hard work in the gym. Alright, so to wrap it up, here's the bottom line. You don't need a ton of supplements to see progress. Focus on the basics. Get enough protein, consider workout carbs if you're pushing through long sessions, add creatine if you're looking for strength gains, beta-alanine if you're aiming for endurance, and a multivitamin to keep things balanced. It's not about the number of supplements you take, but the quality and consistency. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you're using or if you have any questions. And hey, if you haven't already, hit subscribe and don't miss out on the next video. Click on one of the videos on the screen now for more tips and tricks on how to boost your fitness game. Catch you in the next one.